Before we start, I want to give a quick thank you to HelloFresh, Squarespace, and ZipRecruiter for sponsoring this podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. Today we're here with Charlie and Dixie and Jason Nash. What a great pairing.
Three names that are synonymous. The three of us.
Three biggest names in entertainment. Before you guys came in here, we were going to do this whole bit because you guys walked in with a security guard. So we were going to do this whole bit where we're going to test to see how good your security was. Jason was going to pull out these nunchucks, and then Joe was going to pull out a gun, and he was going to shoot. He was going to shoot Jason with a paintball gun 3 times, but your team vetoed it. And we didn't want to tell Joe, so he still pulled out the gun. but then we thought it'd be a good idea just to completely get rid of that bit as a whole.
But a minute before we started, I ran over to Joe and I was like, "Did you get the text?" And he's like, "No, I don't have my phone." "Am I still shooting you?" And I was like, "No, don't shoot me."
It was like a text from Natalie, it's a hard no. Do not pull out gun. So, okay, yeah. But you did walk in with one security guard, which is normal. That makes sense. But my question is, who does he protect? There's 2 of you. Does it go by followers? Does it go by, is it engagement, or is it who has the better post that day?
Yeah, whoever posts the most for that week gets security.
So who's getting security right now?
I think Charlie. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Dixie, if someone comes running at you,
I'm fucked.
You're fucked.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, right on. Well, guys, if you're watching this, Dixie's the easy target if you want to kidnap her.
But you're the badass out of the 2 anyway, right? Sort of.
100%.
I mean, compared to me, anyone's a badass, so.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like
I've only cried on live once, so.
I've done it 5 times.
Dixie, we met a while ago. Mm-hmm. Why are you making that face?
No.
Bro, these 2 walked in here so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And they still kind of are, but you guys walked in here, didn't make a single sound. Not a sound. Why?
Okay, so, we group
Wait,
FaceTime.
Dixie, the mic. Put it
You
closer
gotta
to
do
your mouth.
that closer, yeah.
So
Dixie's so you know. We gotta get her boom mic.
So we group FaceTimed last night, and then after our FaceTime, Charlie and I FaceTimed, and we were both freaking out. And we both met you before, but we were freaking out.
Wait, what?
You're David Dobrik.
We grew up watching you. I watched you every day before school. I've seen all of your vlogs.
That's the sweetest thing. I just can't wrap my head around it. It was so funny because we have to book celebs for this show, and it's so hard booking people. Wait, what was that face? That you guys aren't.
We're TikTokers.
No, okay. I was gonna say that too because that's something I have a serious problem with. You guys are actual celebs, and I know you don't want to say it, but that's what you guys are. I'll get into that later. Anyway, we gotta book celebs for the show, and we'll be on the phone with their manager and their publicist, and it was so funny because I texted you guys. I was like, "Are you guys around tomorrow?" And you and Charlie, you just group FaceTimed us, and Charlie's fixing her hair. Dixie's "Are you free tomorrow, Char?" And she's like, "Well, I'm just gonna have to ask Mom, but I think I'm good." It's such a casual approach. But you came over with Addison, Dixie, and you guys Addison told me this. I didn't know this, but when you guys went to the bathroom. You guys were playing it super cool in front of us. But then Addison said when you guys went to the bathroom, you guys had a freak out that you guys were there.
I didn't know how to act. I was absolutely losing my mind.
Are you fucking serious?
I was freaking out.
When we were all hanging out, we went to Saddle Ranch or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was crazy. Addison was just we never told you this because we were embarrassed. But we went into the bathroom and we just had a little panic attack.
Joe and I did that when we came over to your house for the first time.
When you guys, holy shit.
We went to the bathroom and held hands.
It's David. What are you guys doing for school right now?
I graduated high school.
Charlie?
Do you want the actual answer? The answer that my parents want everyone else to hear?
The one everyone to hear.
Right now I'm working a lot, so it's obviously hard to fit everything in.
Snap right into it. Now give me the bullshit one.
I'm failing every class. but it's not my fault. I didn't know. I thought it was a flexible school where I didn't have to
try.
I'm doing an extreme school curriculum, so it's 6 classes a day, and I just.
That's normal.
No, but I'm also working a full-time job.
She's working more than anybody her age.
So we're figuring out the new school thing, but I was trying really, really hard, and things just kind of got a little bit ahead of me, as it did with most kids who are doing online school right now. So
I was talking to my brother. He does online school. He's, I don't know, 11. He's 11 years old. I don't know. I said I don't know. And I was so curious on like how he makes friends. And they just moved to a brand new, like they just moved to California. But like all my siblings are starting a new school, but it's all on Zoom. So I was like, how the hell do you make any friends? And he was like, well, I just met this guy named Rishi. And I've hung out with him twice. And I was like, how did you meet him? And he's like, well, don't tell our mom. But Rishi just emailed a bunch of people. And I just ended up responding to him and was like, I'm down to hang out because I just needed a friend. And I was like, is he in your class? And he's like, no, he goes to a different school. But I told our mom that I met him in Zoom class because I didn't want her to get mad at me. That's crazy. Like, that's how...
Rishi's 35.
Rishi's 35. It's so strange. And as he was telling me this story, I'm like writing in my notes for the podcast. I'm like... tells mom he met him in class, and he's over my shoulder, and he goes, why are you writing this down? I was like, oh, dang it, busted. But I think that's so crazy that the Zoom school makes no sense to me.
I have to do Zoom PE. Oh, actually,
What?
How does Zoom PE work?
I don't do it on Zoom. I don't have a teacher, but like I have to do requirements for PE, but like no one's watching.
Yeah, that's what my kids, they don't have.
Zoom PE? What do you mean? You have to do push-ups in front of your
No,
laptop?
they ask you, they go, did you do the push-ups? And then my kids go, yeah, we did it. But they don't. But
My brother, I shouldn't say this because he'll get in trouble, but like, you know, you can cheat on tests, right? But like the way they do it is if you're cheating on your own computer, they can notice that on Zoom. Like they can see that you're visiting another website or something that you're cheating. So he'll have his iPad in his lap, and he's put a clear.
You can say this.
Yeah, I can. He's 11. What is he gonna get in trouble for? And he put
Cheating.
and
He gets expelled from his new school because of you.
Okay, maybe I'll just bleep out what I just said. But he puts a clear tape over his camera, so it looks like his camera's blurry. So his teachers have no idea what's going on. And like that's so cool because the teacher can't be like, go buy a better camera, because that'd just be like so insensitive of the teacher, like assuming that he has enough money to buy a new camera. So he just like pretends his camera's busted in order so like the teacher doesn't know what he's doing.
Toby's crafty. He's crazy.
He's so creative, man.
Wow.
He's meeting friends on email. The guy's so ahead of his time. Jay, how do you keep yourself so well fed?
Oh, I stuff my face every night.
I can tell, but I know damn well you're using HelloFresh.
You got me.
HelloFresh offers convenient, contact-free delivery right to your doorstep for easy home cooking with the family. Or you can pretend you have a family and just cook it all for yourself like Jay does. The recipes are easy to follow and quick to make, with steps and pictures to guide you along the way. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and grocery store trips, so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or less. They offer over 23 recipes featuring a range of flavors, cuisines, and ingredients, so you'll never get bored. And there's something for everyone, including weekly low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes. By skipping the grocery store, you're reducing your food waste by at least 25%. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients, so you're not overbuying, which is a burden on the planet and your wallet. You can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need. That's amazing.
Did you say I pretend to have a family?
Yeah, just so you get more food in you.
I have a family.
Yeah, I know, but I know you
Just
don't feed them.
I eat a lot doesn't mean I don't feed them too.
Go to HelloFresh.com/views10 and use code views10 for 10 free meals, including free shipping. That's 10 free meals and free shipping at HelloFresh.com/views10 and use code views10. What is the craziest money you've ever made? I'm not saying amount, but I'm just saying like I'll give you my example. I got a call once, and this kid was having his 16th birthday party, and this guy's like, hey, this family wants you out there. They have $10,000 in cash. Can you just show up? And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, it was in Glendale. I had to drive up like 25 minutes to go to this kid's birthday for 2 hours. Jay, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Jay was with me, and Jay just came for free because he's nice. And we were there, and we were there for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I was just going to go. I'm going to go now. Thank you for having me. And they were so sweet. And then the dad walks up to him, and he's like, can you just stay for 30 more minutes? I got $4,000 more. I'll just give it to you real quick. And he slid it into my hand, and I was like, fucking great. And I stayed there for another 40 minutes and another hour, and then he kept coming back up until I made like $24,000 that night. That was the craziest paycheck I've ever gotten for something so stupid.
So there's this. Well, the funny thing is this about?
They have so many deals they have to check with each other. Is this American Eagle or Lululemon?
Yeah.
So there was this guy that said, hey, we'll pay you X amount of money to do a call with my kids. And I was like, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm not meeting your kids in person, like, it just feels wrong of me to, like, take your money. And, like, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. We actually ended up running into them. And the dad was feeling very excited to just hand us stacks of cash. And half of it was like
Canadian
US dollars
cash.
and half of it was Canadian cash. And it felt so weird because
We went up to their hotel room. This guy was like, "Follow me. Just come up to our hotel room. I have cash." So we went.
And
Of course.
but it was with my mom and my friend's mom, so it wasn't like.
And this is
we
a
were
guy.
safe.
This is a guy that reached out to you before,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like some complete stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And we went up and met his kids, and he gave us cash.
How much cash?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, you stuck to your principles, Charlie.
Okay.
You waited.
Yeah, but I
to meet him
felt
in
a lot
person.
better because I did want to meet them in person.
Yeah.
And I followed her, and she's super cute. She's
What I've realized with like doing this is those people like will be offended if you don't take their money.
when I met them, it wasn't nearly as much as they like had offered me. But I was like,
For
dude,
a
I don't
Zoom.
care. Like if I met your kids, like I would make a video with them. Like I have no problem with that. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. Like I don't know. It just feels so weird.
That when I watch like especially when you guys like first started blowing up the most and before the pandemic when you guys were like out and about everywhere, like the most exhausting thing was when people would come up to you, they wouldn't just ask for a picture. They'd ask for a full-blown fucking TikTok. And I was like, dude, I'm so happy that I didn't come up on a platform where like I have to do like 30 TikTok dances a day. And you're such fucking good sports about it. I've seen you do the Renegade on maybe 3,000 different accounts. Like it's including mine. I have asked you to do the Renegade. Like it's how do you do that? You're just like, I gotta do it.
I mean, that's kind of why I've been able to get where I am. So it's like,
Right.
what are you gonna do? Say no?
It's like they made you two in a factory. You guys are too sweet. The craziest paparazzi video I've ever seen of you guys. I'm sorry I'm bringing this up, but it's I just think it's so funny because the guy was crazy. He goes, "Oh my God, you're beautiful." Do you know? That was fucking insane.
I was so butthurt for the rest of the night. I was like, that was so mean.
Charlie, that shouldn't have gotten to you because that guy was insane. He goes, what does he say? He goes,
He says to my mom, he says, "Oh, you're so beautiful. No one gives a fuck who you are." And I was like,
no, but it's like he goes, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful," and then as she's saying thank you, like he cuts her off at the you, and he goes, "No one gives a fuck," and it's like, what
like-
the hell? It's like
Wow.
crazy.
I talked about it probably like 5 times that night.
Yeah, you were upset.
So I was like, I can't
so
believe you
hard.
said that to me.
I've seen you on like Hollywood Fix and stuff, and you're always just firing it away.
Yeah.
You're always saying whatever, which is great.
That's why you guys are such an interesting duo. It's like you guys are literally fire and ice. Like you got like Charlie's just the sweet one, and then Dixie's the one that comes from the back, be like, "No, fuck you." Like
I
it's
feel
like,
like that's my job as an older sister to kind of be like the punching bag a little bit. So I'd rather take it than her.
I mean, I was going through my saved TikToks from the beginning of TikTok, and there was so many comments of TikToks made about me that were like hate TikToks, and Dixie's just like, hey, like shut up, you can't say that, like that's my sister, like that's so messed up. There was like 30 of them, and I'm glad she doesn't do that anymore.
right.
Yeah.
Are there moments where you have to calm Dixie down, like where she
Oh.
gets fired up and she's like, "I'm about to whip somebody's ass"?
There's been a lot of times where I've had to be like it's fine, like we're good, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a big sister, that's her job. If I didn't have that, I think I would be a very different person.
Wow, that's really sweet. Dixie, I actually got you a gift. I know that you're on the aggressive side, and I know that, no, that's not that bad. I bought you your own sword. And I thought it'd be perfect because, you know, you have a lot of people. You got to protect your sister. You got to protect the
Yeah.
family.
You terrify me.
Huh? It's not really real, but. And then, Charlie, I also got you this because I didn't want you to feel left out. I got you some slime.
Wait, do you want to know what I was doing before I got here?
What?
Playing with Orbeez. Like, this is my favorite. I love stuff like this.
We called your people to see like what you guys liked, and Christian was like,
A sword?
the sword was my touch, but Christian was like, "Yeah, Charlie just loves slime." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I mean, she's she's 16. I was like, I guess you're right.
What do you guys think when like you go out to dinner and the Hollywood Fix is there? Or like
That's so
one time I
funny.
saw a video of you, Charlie. It was like you were just eating for like 35 minutes. I didn't watch the whole thing,
Bro,
But it was just you eating.
it's just Charlie downing like a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
and it gets like pretty good views actually.
Yeah. Oh, better than my videos.
Bro, it does.
Yeah.
It does like twice your videos.
There was a time over the summer, because we know Fletcher a little bit. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Like
he
he's
really
super
Oh,
sweet.
I remember this.
There was a time over the summer where he was doing a lot of videos of the Hype House and you guys, and we were all like, we should just stop making videos.
Hold on, not we were all like Jason and Joe. Jason and Joe were like, "Yo, you want to go stand outside Sal Ranch and record people eating?" And like, it's crazy how you could
Yeah.
like do that now. Like that's like if I first moved to LA, like I'm thinking about it like logically, and I wanted to get like my YouTube career started, I'd be a kid right outside of Sal Ranch and just
Sure.
waiting for Charlie or Dixie to walk by, and I'd crack a joke and use them as my thumbnail. It's just so crazy how like that's like the new thing now. It's like, when's the last time you guys were grounded?
I've only been grounded once.
I don't really do anything to get grounded.
Oh.
I mean, I
Of
get that.
course.
My kids, they've never been grounded.
Right, that's the most ridiculous thing. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
What did you do to get grounded?
I snuck out of the house.
Oh, that's not even that bad.
It was like I didn't even do anything wrong, but I think my parents just like,
They
let's
had
be
to,
parents for
yeah.
once.
Right. At this
Right.
point, now you guys are doing so well. Are you guys able to ground your parents?
Definitely not.
No, we
I
still
s-
get in trouble every
yeah,
day.
No,
Yeah?
we get in trouble. It's just like now, what are they gonna do? Like take
can't
my
take our
phone?
phones.
Like that's how I work.
We're
We
gonna
can't do
ruin my
that.
business.
And that was really the only thing that they did.
Charlie, give me your phone. Yeah, well then how are we gonna pay rent this month? Jay, you know how I empower you?
You always build me up, always say things like, Jay,
You look good
You're the
today.
man.
Well, Squarespace empowers millions of dreamers, makers, and doers by providing them with the tools they need to bring their creative ideas to life. On Squarespace's all-in-one platform, you can build a website, claim a domain, sell online, and market a brand. Their products combine award-winning design and world-class engineering, making it easier than ever to establish and own your online presence. From beautiful templates to powerful e-commerce tools, they help customers launch their ideas into the world to build their brand. Squarespace tools are DIY in nature, meaning anyone can learn about, use, or create them without technical expertise. Guys, if you're trying to come up with any kind of website, Squarespace is the most simple way to do it. You can use Squarespace's marketing tools and integrations to help drive traffic to your site or grow your brand. You can gain powerful insights about your site's visitors and how they interact with your content with their in-depth website analytics tool. Squarespace has everything you need to grow online. You can start with a design template and use drag and drop tools to make it your own. It's so simple to create a website. It's never been this easy, Jay. When you create a website with Squarespace, you get free unlimited hosting, top-of-the-line security, and dependable resources to help you succeed. Nothing to patch or upgrade literally ever, and 24/7 award-winning customer support. Check out squarespace.com/views for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code VIEWS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Your boyfriend.
Oh,
Your boyfriend Noah. Mm-hmm. Look, say it. You're already laughing.
that he's obsessed with you?
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have some of his DMs that he's DM'd me. November 11th. Hey, I'm in LA if you ever want to hang out. December 24th. Yo, January 4th. Hey, January 9th. Did you just feel that earthquake? Crazy. Hope you're safe. January 17th. Still in LA if you're free.
Wait, are these real?
January 23rd. Hey, man, saw someone in a Tesla and it made me think of you. Lol. January 30th. You've seen the new WandaVision episode yet?
Okay, these aren't real.
Oh, damn it. That one wasn't dated correctly, Natalie. Oh, damn it. Yeah.
I totally believed that.
They were pretty good, though,
like-
huh?
I was thinking, I was like, why didn't he unsend the one?
Why did he keep all these off? Hold on. Let me read another one. January 1st. I carved mine and Dixie's name in a tree, but you guys have the same initials, so don't tell her, but it's meant for you. He actually did really send this one just now. It's, I heard Dixie's coming on the show today. I'll be outside in the car if you want to come get me. I'm kidding.
I really thought that was real. I was like, oh, poor thing.
No way he would ever do that. I've only seen one DM from him, and I was going to respond, but like I just didn't know what to say. I got nervous, honestly.
Oh, well, he's like obsessed with you, both of you guys.
Really?
Like when you notice him,
yeah.
like when I guess you guys did something in the kitchen and you said his name, he like freaked out.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
You said his name in the kitchen?
Yeah, he walked in, and I was like, yo, Noah, back! I was like, whoa! And he was like, oh, my God. I can't believe... He was like, can't believe Jason Nash knows who I am.
Damn, Jay, how fucking cool is that? That younger people think you're cool?
You wanna hear
that's nice.
something
They're
really
all nice
cool?
kids.
What happened?
So, a few years before I started TikTok, you guys were doing the Views tour, and I went to New York, and I went to the one that you went to in New York, and I got the shirt, and I wore that in some of like my first ever
Wait,
TikToks.
what?
Which one? In the little room?
Wait,
I don't
Charlie,
know
you went to a
exactly where
View
it
show?
was. Yeah, and I had a shirt with your two faces on it.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here!
so funny.
Shit, swear jar. You really? You came to the actual show? Oh, I didn't know it was like that at all.
Charlie, how
No,
bad
that
was
was
it?
the only.
I thought you were just.
How bad
kinda-
was it? Be honest.
No, I thought it was really funny.
Okay.
My friend took me. It was super, super cool. I
Oh, so
got
you're
the
just doing it
shirt.
as a favor.
No, I mean I watched. I wouldn't have gone if I didn't care.
What?
But I thought that was funny.
Dixie, did you watch any of our stuff, or did you?
I watch the vlogs, not podcasts.
So did you listen to the podcast?
No, I just liked you guys.
Wow, and now you're here.
Yep.
That's great, Charlie. Can
Wait,
I
Dixie,
borrow?
what was that face? Like you're regretting this shit.
So scared.
Charlie, that's really great. Can I borrow $175,000?
You owe us for that show. You danced with your idol, which is really cool, Jennifer Lopez. I didn't want to bring this up, but I actually did. I did a campaign with Jennifer Lopez. So I've also worked with Jennifer Lopez.
I'm a little jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm just letting you know that I also did something. I actually went to the Super Bowl with her.
Yeah, but she danced with her
At the Super Bowl last year.
That sounds like work to me. I was just there enjoying the Super Bowl. So if it's
I mean,
just-
next time we do our like weekly brunch, we can.
With
Weekly?
J-Lo.
we
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
We have like meetings
We'll
with
invite
her.
you.
You have a weekly meeting with J-Lo?
But
my
did you
God.
see she wrote about me for my Time 100 Next article?
What did she say?
She said
Charlie's a
really
bitch.
no, she was so nice, and she's actually.
J-Lo, that's her one quote from Jennifer Lopez.
She wrote a lot. She wrote a lot. I was actually, when I saw that, I was like, "There's no way that this is real." But that was really cool.
Do you understand that? Like, do you guys get that you guys are like household names now? Like, isn't that weird?
I don't think about it because it scares me.
Yeah, sometimes I get that like people are talking about me and I'm not there and they're talking about me behind my back, and that's really weird, and I don't want that to happen. Or they're like, people have pictures of me in their phone, and that creeps me out sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
But
is-
it's only when I like really think about it. And
Or,
I'm like,
like-
whoa, this is so weird.
Someone dressing up as you for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's
That freaks me
that was
out.
the craziest. When we noticed that too, that people how many people dressed up as you for Halloween?
I mean, it's not that hard. I look like every other girl with brown hair. They just bring a Dunkin' Donuts cup.
Yeah, but that's still like they're still trying to go out as you. That's pretty insane.
Write it down for my costume next year. Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts
cup.
cup.
It's so fucking easy.
Renegade.
Have you guys ever gotten this when someone comes up to you? Does anybody ever go, "You're my biggest fan"? Does anybody ever say that?
That's happened before,
I catch
and they-
that all the time. Like someone will always walk up and be like, "You're my biggest fan," and because they'll just
I
get
never
nervous.
noticed that.
And I think it's the funniest thing, and I never correct anybody because I just feel bad, and I'm just like, "Yeah, I am your biggest fan." That's happened to you?
That's happened to me.
Okay, good.
Have you ever had any criers? Like
Wait, what?
kids crying?
Whenever,
Yeah, I've
Oh.
seen kids cry around here.
whenever people start crying in front of me, I just kind of go like,
I just
Yeah.
tell them to stop
it's
crying.
okay. Like, it's, I'm really like, it's, I do TikTok. Sorry, not that big of a deal. Just
That-
please don't cry. It makes me sad.
You guys are like the new version of like the Nickelodeon and Disney stuff. You guys don't give yourselves enough credit, and I hate that. And I like really, truly, like I bring you guys up in meetings all the time. Like when I'm like breaking down like how social media works, like I always talk about how like you have like your big productions up here, you have your movies, and then you have YouTube, which is like even more stripped down, and then you have Instagram stories, which is even more stripped down. Like I think people want to see more and more raw and authentic moments, and then you have TikTok, and then you have what you guys do, which is so stripped down and so authentic that's literally you guys in your bedroom, like no script, nothing. You guys are just having a good time, what everybody does, and that's why people love it, because it's just so fucking real and so easy to relate to. You guys do not give yourselves enough credit for doing what you do, and yeah.
Yeah, and you're so good. Like when I see in your Hollywood Fix videos, you like totally let it fly. And you're just like, yeah, I don't know, I just got mad, so I just stopped posting. And it's like, wow.
Dixie, why haven't you been posting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been watching a movie and just hanging out.
That's like the best part of you. Like I really appreciate that about you. I wish
Yeah.
I could be that unfiltered. Be like, yeah, I don't know, I wasn't feeling good that day.
Yeah. I try
Which is
my
the truth.
best.
Also,
yeah.
paparazzi doesn't approach you that often.
This is true. But when they do, I'll be ready. Like a full of Dixie.
I'm full of Dixie. Go fuck yourself, Hollywood Fix.
What would you want to do in like 10, I don't know, 15 years? Where would you want to be?
Dixie probably wants to run a small branch of the military
With my sword.
with her sword.
All set.
I know it's like the stupidest question, and it's so hard.
No, I think that this is actually a great question because if you had asked me this,
What are we in a pageant?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because
That's
if you had
such a
asked me
pageant
this-
answer. Thank you, Judge David.
I mean, honestly, if you asked me this 2 years ago, I would have said, well, I want to be a backup dancer for J-Lo. So obviously, in that time,
Yeah, you got to do
the
it.
opportunities have changed. Like, I genuinely have no idea what my life could be like in 10
This is
years.
a stupid question, actually,
5
because
years.
when I was your age, I didn't know anything.
Yeah, so I mean, I could, whether it's still being a backup dancer for whoever, or owning my own businesses and owning my own companies, or
The worst part is, Charlie, I hate to break this news to you, but no one's ever gonna want you to be their backup dancer because you will literally steal the show. I think at this point that dream has completely sailed.
hey, I could.
If I was
could
if
try.
I was an artist and you were my backup dancer, I'd get so fucking jealous. I'd be over here singing and everyone's recording you. I'd be like, "Fuck this bitch, get her off stage." I have these headphones. Charlie, since you're not an adult, I want you to put these on. They're noise canceling. We're gonna talk to Dixie about some more adult stuff. So maybe you want to put those on real quick. You can't hear anything, right?
No, not at all.
No. How did you hear that? I'm gonna play some music for Charlie. Okay, there we go. So Dixie, be honest. Charlie's an asshole, right? Damn it, the music wasn't playing. Okay, I have another question for you. This one's really important. If you could. Hold on. Hey, chill. Don't fucking look under my desk. If you could be granted one wish, what would it be?
I don't want to say because it's not going to be.
What would the wish be, Charlie?
I forgot what I put.
Yeah. It's one wish. If you could be granted one.
Oh. Is it to teleport or time travel?
No! Not according to your book. You said if I could be granted one wish, it would be that the kind people of the world would all rise to the top and spread their kindness widely. I believe in karma 100%.
I'm going to teleport.
You've changed your answer?
Yeah.
You're like, this is
Wait,
bullshit.
I thought you meant like magical powers.
I said this is. It's under Charlie trivia in your book, and it's if I could be granted one wish.
Oh, I wish I could teleport.
This is crazy. Jason and I were reading through this. You didn't even notice, but I have your sticker on my laptop. Did you notice?
Aw,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah. If I could-
I also wrote that like almost a full year ago. My life
Charlie,
has
you
changed
wrote
a lot.
Dixie wants to know why her sticker isn't there.
Yeah.
there was not a Dixie
There's
sticker.
no Dixie stickers in the Essentially
Make a
Charlie
book.
No.
Ask Charlie if she's read the whole book.
I read the whole book. It's not even if
Okay.
she wrote the book.
Can I tell you
Yeah.
how I wrote it? So I was on a call with the woman. So I didn't actually physically write it. I said the words, she wrote it down, and then she put it in book form. That's how it happened.
That's impressive.
It went on for a few days, and I was just like talking, and she would ask me questions, and I would be like, "Yeah."
That's
no.
how everybody writes these books. Is like there's someone dictating, and that's really good because then you can get all your thoughts out, and they just record it and then they write it down.
Because if I were to write it, it would come out like
I
too
like
weird.
social media and
Posting
coffee.
good.
Post it good. Make me happy. J-Lo, nice. Backup dancer, please. Yeah, no, that's great. I have a couple friends that I've asked. I was like, how much of it did you write? And he's like, right. I haven't fucking read the title. like there's a lot of people that have written these books. That,
I actually did have to go through and proofread everything because sometimes when I was on like the call with the woman, like telling her everything that I wanted in it, I was like, wait, we can't put that in there. So I had to go through like a bunch of times to make sure that
cut out all the Dixie sucks.
Yeah.
Dixie's a horrible sister.
it's
Yeah.
like, do you ever get in fights with Dixie? And that's like 10 chapters of the book. Like, let me tell you.
You had to cut it out. Yeah, no, this is sick. Look at this. This is such a late night thing of me to do. Go buy Charlie's new book. So, I just moved into this house, and I'm taking up things, and I've taken up cooking. And I would love for you guys to try a meal that I made. Let me just bring it real quick.
It's going to be snails.
It is.
Now, before I give you this food, I want to be very clear. I worked very hard on it, and it's really important to me that you guys try it and enjoy it.
I'm so grateful that you made this for us.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't seen it yet.
Thank you,
it's my
David.
favorite. Thank you, Charlie, for saying that. It's cheese pizza with mayonnaise and tentacle. And I want, here, this is for Dixie. You can pass it to Dixie. And then Charlie, I made
Oh
you
my
one
God,
too.
David, that looks great.
Joe, you want
Thank
to
you
get
so
in a
much,
close
David.
up? Look how good and delicious this
Thank
is.
you. We really appreciate this.
Can I take it home?
I don't know. No.
We just ate dinner.
Well, I mean, David really worked hard on it. I don't know if you want to.
I would want to really cherish this food, and since we did just eat dinner, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Is Dixie okay? Dixie,
Not a mayonnaise person?
is something not to your liking, Dixie?
The presentation is beautiful.
It's looks amazing.
Dude, do me a favor, take a bite. I mean, you don't know how good it is till you try it.
Yeah, you're so right.
Honestly, screw it. Aw. You just got the cheese pizza. No, try the tentacle. It's cooked. You can actually eat it.
Like actually?
Yeah. Oh my God! Dixie!
She pukes.
Dixie, spit it out. No way you're swallowing it.
David, we're so thankful.
That was so good. Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, you guys deserve it.
Guys, we love it so much.
Wow.
They really liked it, Dave.
Wait, I had a question.
Okay, go.
Which one of us do you like better?
What? Dixie, 100%. No, I'm kidding. 100%.
Wait.
No, I'm not kidding. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys have things that complement each other, and you guys are both like so interesting in your like own ways. Does
Yeah,
that make
like
sense?
you're so badass and like, very free, and you're just so well spoken and so
Like sweet.
well wounded and sweet, and
Yeah, and it's literally
you guys are great.
It's 50-50.
Who's
We
your
love
favorite?
it. Who's my favorite?
Who made your daughter cry?
I'll make your daughter cry if you don't pick me.
Okay, that's fine. I'll say Dixie's my favorite.
Yeah.
And you say Charlie. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
David's favorite.
Oh.
But
Oh, so
Charlie,
you don't care about Jason's opinion?
but Charlie would be excited to meet you too. You just didn't show up that day.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't big enough for David to invite me.
Oh! It's fucked up. We got that. Someone should really talk to David about that. Jay, since the pandemic hit, my home has really become my work. I mean, I got my studio in here, and if you're a business owner or a people manager, home might also be where you do your hiring. That's where ZipRecruiter comes in. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster and easier because you can do it all from one convenient place. That's ZipRecruiter.com/.
Nash.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And by the way, I asked, they use the word Nash just because it's less letters.
Okay.
If
That makes you feel better.
No matter where you're hiring from, ZipRecruiter does the work for you. ZipRecruiter's matching technology scans thousands of resumes and profiles to send you the most qualified people for your job. That's how we found Natalie. If you're really interested in a candidate, you can even invite them to apply for your job. With one click, ZipRecruiter sends them an email from you, and you stand out from the competition. It's no wonder that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. That's ZipRecruiter.com/NASH. All you need is Wi-Fi to try it for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/Nash. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Thanks for being a part of that one. All right, guys, Charlie and Dixie had to go, so we brought in the B team, the E team, the H team, Todd and Natalie.
Every kid in America, what the fuck? Where did Charlie and Dixie go? Who are these assholes?
There's like 17 TVs and laptops just broken. God damn it!
Guys, we're here with Todd and Natalie. Quite possibly
The cutest
Hottest couple ever.
the sexiest couple ever.
Oh my
And the coolest
gosh.
and the funniest couple
That's-
around.
I would just say the sexiest. I wouldn't
pretty
even go
cool.
past and do the rest of that, but I would leave it at that for sure. Todd, how is it walking around with such a hot babe like Natalie all the time?
Oh my god, this is the nicest David's ever been to me. Let's eat this moment up. Tell him,
Just like
Todd.
right under my shoulder.
It makes you look better.
It's crazy. It makes me look way better.
But can you protect her? That's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, of course.
You could keep
mentally,
her safe.
mentally and physically. I
Jay,
can protect
pretend
her.
you're an attacker, and Todd, you show me how you would protect.
Am I about to get shot with a paintball gun?
No.
It was really funny because I was going to tell you to do it, and then I was like, I don't feel like getting shot tonight.
Well, let's just pretend.
Fuck! I don't want to get out and get shot.
Jay, you be the attacker, and then Todd.
Okay,
Todd,
sounds
show
good.
me how you'll.
Oh my god.
Little did you know, Jay, Todd has got defense all around here, bro. And that looks like it fucking blew your back out.
Nice, Joe. But next time, remember I told you aim between the eyebrows.
Oh no, it's all blue. Fuck.
The chair?
No, it's fine. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Well,
Jay, you fuck. We yell at Jay.
Oh my god!
Shoot him again!
Jay, you fucking ruined it.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I've got to take it off.
I know, but I just don't trust your fingers.
We get pissed at Jason for bleeding on the couch. Don't you fucking dare bleed on our white couch.
He's bleeding out, guys. Call an ambulance.
Fucking knew it. I was like, let's do it to Todd, and then I was like, fuck, I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, Joe and I were secretly going to shoot you, but I knew the second I said, Jay, you be the attacker, I knew it was going to trigger something in your head. I knew you were going to go like, fuck the paintball. Jay, right when I said Jay be the attacker, he locked eyes with Joe's pocket, and inside you could just see the handle of the gun sticking out. Todd, Natalie, you guys both have had your fair share of relationships. How does this one...
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Nat, you've had other relationships.
Oh yeah, but not my fair share.
have?
I'm no Todd. Okay.
Yeah, Todd, you've had the most.
You been with someone else?
Todd, how does
No.
this relationship differ than the rest?
It's.
Ew! Why don't you ask this in front of
I know,
me?
what the well, first
Even
of all,
Todd?
well, it's
Even
just,
Todd,
it's
like,
just
what
weird
the
to hear
fuck?
that. First of all, it's completely different than any other relationship I had.
This one's better?
10 times better.
Do you miss invading their relationship like you used to when you were vlogging?
I never really invaded their relationship.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
really?
mean, you talking literally about? exposed it. You're the reason why
Remember-
like
yeah,
it really
yeah.
came to life.
Remember the giant billboard on Melrose?
Yeah, that was Natalie's idea.
Oh, what?
It wasn't my idea. It was Aaron's idea.
Oh, yeah, it was Aaron's idea to
Aaron's
put the
idea.
billboard up, but Natalie showed us the text.
Yeah. Then I condoned it after I thought it was. Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Oh, yeah, that's what got them to start dating. That's so funny. So okay, so that's what happened. Have we ever told this?
I don't know.
So the reason Todd and Natalie started dating is obviously Todd was always crushing on Natalie, and Natalie was like, "I'm too good for Todd." She was playing that whole thing for a while, and then we had this idea for this billboard because Todd texted Natalie super drunk,
Honestly.
but the texts were pretty funny and embarrassing. So we're like, let's put it up on a billboard, and we had to wait like a month for the billboard to go up, right? And we finally got word that the billboard was going up on a day that Todd was in Florida.
Boston.
He was in Boston. He was in Boston. Sorry, he's a world traveler. I don't know where. So Natalie had to call Todd and was like, because we didn't want anybody to tweet him the billboard, so we had to get him there that morning that the billboard came up. So Natalie had to call Todd and was like, "You got to get over here, come by." And Todd was like, "I'm not flying from Boston. Like, my flight will get there in 2 days. Like, give me 2 more days and I'll be there."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, you need to come now." And then it got to the point where Natalie had to agree to go on a date with Todd.
Well, coincidentally, Todd loves the Ducks,
Yeah.
the hockey team, and coincidentally, the Ducks and the Kings, which are 2 LA rival teams, were playing. It's like the perfect scenario. Like I don't know how it could have been any more perfect.
Right.
And I was like, "But the Ducks and the Kings are playing. Do you want to go on a date? Like it'd be so cute."
And then Todd fucking booked the flight right away, right back to LA. It was crazy. So it was literally, she went on this date that wasn't even like a real date. It was just to get him here, and then they fell in love at the Ducks game.
Not only
Todd,
did I,
this is Todd's first time
I know,
hearing
he's
the
like,
story.
"It wasn't a real date."
I'm like, wait, what happened? What? Not only did I fly home, I missed my original flight and had to book another flight, and I had to do a connecting flight, which took me like 8 hours to get home.
You did it all for love.
Pretty much in the Ducks.
Damn, I guess the Ducks. I guess that goes to show like persistence is key.
Persistency.
Consistency.
No, persistence.
Being persistent. You get it right.
He was persistent, not consistent.
What's the difference? Persistence is an annoying version of consistent.
Yeah, you saw the text. Come on, baby.
There's 2 people who have found love and obviously are going to spend the rest of their lives together. What kind of advice do you have for a guy like David who's still out there looking for
Yeah,
the right one?
how do you find the right person?
You have to grow up. You have to mature a little bit.
Oh, and Todd does that so well.
You just set him up.
You have to grow up. You have to mature a little bit.
I was gonna say, why don't you ask Jake?
Todd dressing up as Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots 4 Halloweens in a row.
6.
Other than growing up a little, what is it?
Well, I always liked Todd. Like I was always very attracted to Todd.
Really? Wow, this is so surprising. So always, constantly. Bro, I remember when they first fucking...
What are you
Dude,
talking about? You're attracted to Todd, Dave.
that's true. Bro, I remember when you guys first started hooking up, Todd was sitting next to you by the fireplace, and I was like turning off the lights of the house with the music or something. And I don't know who I was talking to. I think it was like Zane.
Jay.
It was Jay. Oh, you guys know this?
Yeah.
It was Jay, and I was like, it was like 3 a.m. And I saw you 2 sitting by the fireplace, and I was like, yo, Jay, Todd's still with Natalie. Should I get Todd out of there?
Should I go save her?
and Jay goes, oh, no, they've been doing this for like months. I go,
no.
What? And I was so surprised, and it like, I don't know, that was the craziest thing to me. I was like, it's been going on for months, and like usually I'm like pretty caught up with everything that's happening in the friend group, especially with you.
Yeah.
And then I was this huge surprise that you and Todd have been hooking up and having a little fling.
I know. I'm sorry. You were the last person I wanted to tell, though.
And you're the first person I wanted to tell.
I know, literally.
Have you ever heard the song Say, Say, Say by
Yes,
Michael Jackson
love
and
it.
Paul McCartney? So whenever I see Taylor, I say,
Tay,
Tay, Tay, Tay.
That's where it comes from.
You never knew. I knew you didn't know. I knew she didn't know.
Taylor's so interesting because she's always trying to like do what's best. Like she's always trying, but she always somehow messes up on accident. I don't know how to put it. Like
Not always.
Yeah, but,
always
like,
is a strong word.
in like a sweet way. She there's always like a misstep in some way. So she knows. Like, the one thing that I thought was so funny, she told me the other day. She knows that I'm a huge fan of Iron Man. You know, as anybody. So when she first started working here, she wanted to like learn more about Iron Man. So like she was, caught up to all the Iron Man references that I do. So she listened to a podcast about Iron Man, like a full-on podcast. And she told me, she showed me 14 minutes in, she realized that it was about the race Iron Man. And it had nothing about the triathlon. And it had nothing to do with the character. It was just the Iron Man where you swim, bike, and run. And she's like, once they like wouldn't drop the subject about running, I realized that I was in the wrong place.
No, they started talking about cycling, and then I was like, wait, what have I been listening to?
Iron Man doesn't cycle.
And then they're like, yeah, it's crazy that people can do it. And it's like this, they like explain the entire race. Like you run and then
Right.
swim.
You run,
cycle.
you swim, and you cycle. And Taylor found out that was not one of the Avengers.
Tough to do an Iron Man, tough to be an Avenger. So
Right,
sort
right.
of
I
the
was
same
thinking,
thing.
yeah.
And I have a question. If we don't find the love of our lives that that we die with, and we just die single, do you want to be buried together?
I mean, I don't care. I'm dead.
Can I jump in with you guys?
Can I jump in with you guys?
I would love to be buried above ground with you, Natalie and David.
Above ground?
Yeah, above ground in a mausoleum. We've talked about this.
Oh.
Is that your thing? You want to be in a mausoleum?
Yeah, a mausoleum.
So you can
Why?
walk out of it if you come out of the ground. Oh, so you don't want to be cremated. Jason always says that he wants to be cremated because this is such a good point. He's like, he's scared that when he's dead in like 10 years, all of a sudden he'll be born again and he'll have to fucking crawl his way out of the ground.
Wouldn't that be the worst to be trapped?
If you're cremated, then you're never coming back.
Well,
You've been
cremated
burned.
if I can't afford the mausoleum.
That's what he's saying. He's like, he wants to be cremated so his body isn't just sitting there as a whole.
I think
Right.
cremated would be fun for you guys.
Where do you want us to spread your ashes?
Malibu.
Can I smoke you?
Smoke me, do whatever you want.
It's
Pat.
like
Smoke me up, snort me.
you'd probably be a good high. Fucking
Gross.
But that would give you guys a good day. Be like, let's go scatter Jason's ashes and get some fish tacos.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
I smoke with your kids. That'd be funny. Your ashes. I smoke with.
Please don't smoke me with my kids.
I smoke you with your ex-wife, and she's paranoid.
Oh my God.
She's having like a really bad
Yeah,
experience. She's like, it's taking her back to the marriage. I could just feel Jason. I can just feel him disappointing me again.
Oh my God. What did we say the other day when we went to go get ice cream and Jason was like, oh, it's on me. Like we were, wanted to get out and do something nice and fun. So we all went to the ice cream shop. Oh, yeah. And Jason said it was on him. So he went to go pay. And right as he was about to go pay and give the woman money, he gets like some sort of phone call from this lady that he's been waiting all day to get a phone call from and walks away from the cash station. There's other customers trying to get their ice cream now, but she's waiting on Jason. And then I turned to David. David and I are eating our ice cream cones in the back corner of the store, pretending like we don't know who this man is. And I remember I turned to David and I was like, well, I see why Marnie left him.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you said?
bro. She said that.
Natalie said that?
I was like, I stopped eating my ice cream, like, and I wiped it away from my chin. I was like, that was fucking brutal. Write that down for the podcast. I thought it was so bad. I was like, I can't believe she said this.
I had
so
lost my
funny.
phone and I was getting a call from somebody who had found my phone.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was why
I know,
walked
but it's just so
away.
funny because, like, in situations like that where there's like more than one thing happening for you, it's
You
just
panic.
like you panic, and it just goes into this like
too.
I don't know what to do.
Taylor, me too. Like the Iron Man race.
I can only do one thing at a time. It's true. Now I know why Marnie left him. Wow.
We're going back to that.
Wow.
It's funny that she also told the story.
It's funny it came from Natalie.
It's funny that like I told her to write that story for me to share.
Yeah.
But she was like, I want to tell Jason. I want to tell Jason how much I hated myself.
It's one of those stories where it's so funny, I really love it.
Yeah, you should have seen
Even
it.
though it's hurtful.
I would have told you in the moment, but you were so stressed out paying for the ice creams and finding your phone.
Last time I buy you motherfuckers ice cream.
Well, you didn't. We actually ended up having to cover the bill.
It was too much for you.
Who do you think will live the longest
Oh my-
out of the four of us?
What are you talking
well, Taylor's
about, bro?
definitely the
Are you
healthiest out of all.
delusional?
Who do you think will live the longest?
What the fuck does that mean, dude? You're
Who
94.
will be dead? Which three will be dead, and which one will be alive? Out of the four of us.
You don't have to say out of the four of us. You could just say out of the three of you. I think that'd be the
We
easy,
don't know that.
That'd be the easy way to do it.
There might be some regenerative things that happen in the next 20 years
I
where
th-
I live to 150.
I think the person here, obviously, that's gonna live the longest, other than like freak accidents, like no freak accidents. Taylor for sure. Taylor's got youthful energy, and she doesn't have like the burden of like stress. Like there's something about it that she's just like she's stressed, but like, she's so happy go lucky. Maybe it's just an act.
That's a good point.
But like she's just like she has like the child's mind almost, where she's just like full of energy. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys later. Thank you, Charlie, Dixie, and Jason Ash for being on the show.
Thank you, David.
We'll see you guys around. My name is Jeff. Bye. Have you guys ever had sex in my bed?
All you do is sleep in your bed. When will we have time to creep in there and have sex in it?
But now
I
we-
wouldn't mind.